It's getting more and more heated at Barcelona now that Barcelona are already the champions of La Liga, and there are no rest at the club, for already the process of rejuvenating Barcelona back to its best is still on, with more transfers concerning Barcelona's first priority signing this coming summer, that is Lionel Andreas Messi. Laporta's hint on Bernardo Silva arrival at the Camp Nou. My goodness, Barcelona's new signing confirmed. Here we go, and already the twist emerging on Raphinha's transfer plan. For Xavi Hernandez is not willing to let go of the player. And before we move on, I hereby wish to request you to subscribe to this newest channel of FC Barcelona. This is Power FCB, and at least give us a like button down below. And without further ado, let's jump into the news. Barcelona president Juan Laporta has spoken directly to Lionel Messi. Laporta has informed him that his signing is the first priority for Barcelona this summer, and he will make sure it happens, while Messi himself has expressed his desire to return to the Camp Nou to the president Laporta himself via text messages. Barcelona have asked La Liga for a document that guarantees that Lionel Messi and possible signings this coming summer like Ilkay Gundogan, Sofian Amrabat or any other player can be registered to avoid the circumstances that happened 2 years ago with Lionel Messi. They expect to get a green light on May the 19th officially. Now that Barcelona have won the league, it's now the turn for both the managing directors and sporting technical team under Xavi Hernandez to work on the new signings for the next season. And according to Vero Brunati, the most reliable journalist when it comes to Argentine footballers, most especially Lionel Messi, he says that Messi will be traveling back to the city of Barcelona in the coming days as he waits for a formal offer from the club. Messi already said no to PSG contract renewal. My goodness, I think things are happening. PSG are almost finishing their league. I mean, the League One, French League One, is coming to an end in 3 weeks' time. And have a look on that. Vero Brunati, one of the most reliable journalists when it comes to Lionel Messi news. Now, Laporta in a recent interview talked both Lionel Messi and Bernardo Silva. And in the interview, Laporta sounded very desperate to sign Lionel Messi back to the Camp Nou, and everything, of course, depends on La Liga. And when asked about Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva, he expressed his desire to sign him, though he confessed that it's hard to sign both Messi and Bernardo Silva, and in this same transfer window. And on Bernardo Silva, he went ahead and said this, and I quote, he said, Laporta himself said, Bernardo Silva will see how La Liga will react to our viability plan. In 2015, Bernardo to Barcelona was almost a deal done. I was in Portugal with his agent, though he ended up joining Monaco. He's a top player, but he is a Manchester City player now. Nothing to say as at now. When Laporta is talking about Bernardo Silva and viability plan by La Liga, we should have an eye on that. This thing is raising eyebrows all over the media. This transfer window, viability plan, and Bernardo Silva, the same time, Lionel Messi. Going on into more and more interesting news from the most reliable transfer insider, most especially when it comes to transfer news, Fabrizio Romano. He says that Inigo Martinez to Barcelona is here we go. Barcelona are confident to get the green light from La Liga for Inigo Martinez deal very soon. As for Gavi, new contract and many more Barcelona players. Barcelona has completed all the documents for the centre-back and will sign until 2025. Medical already complete, and contract will be signed at the end of the season. My goodness, here we go for Inigo Martinez. We all knew that Inigo Martinez, the Athletic Club centre-back, will join Barcelona. There were much interest last summer, but Athletic Club Bilbao were not willing to let go of their player. They were demanding a release clause of 80 million euros for the centre-back. My goodness, and now he's joining us for free. On to the last news of this release is that with reports all over the Spanish and Brazilian media that Chelsea are currently leading the race to sign Barcelona and Brazilian winger Raphinha Diaz this summer. Arsenal and Newcastle United are closely interested in the signing of Raphinha, since both the clubs have presented their offers to the forward according to the most reliable journalist with first-hand information when it comes to Brazilian players, of whom the player came and denied later. This journalist, Coimpiero, from the Brazilian. There have been a U-turn concerning the club's view towards the departure of Raphinha, since Xavi Hernandez has already informed the club that he wants Raphinha to stay at the club. And recently, Raphinha himself said, and I quote, Raphinha himself said that he is very happy to win the La Liga title here at Barcelona. It's better than he imagined before, and for sure next season he wants to achieve more next season. I mean, when he says he wants to achieve more, he's talking about the Champions League, and he wants to win the Champions League with the La Liga. What is so amazing on this episode is concerning Juan Laporta. My goodness, talking about the viability plan. Do you think Barcelona will sign both Messi and Bernardo Silva after what Laporta himself commented on the viability plan to La Liga? To be given the official report on May the 19th, very, very soon. Keep an eye on that. Write a comment in the comment section down below telling us, do you agree? Do you think Barcelona will be able to sign Messi and Bernardo Silva, or maybe, just maybe, miracle again will happen? With whatever happened last season may repeat itself. Maybe it will be a replica of what happened last season. We all thought that signing Lewandowski was a dream. It happened. My goodness. Up to that point, we come to the end of this episode of Power FCB, with a special request to you to subscribe to this channel once more, and at least give us a like button. And if you have already subscribed to this channel, you need to hit that bell down below. And of course, you are a powerful fan. Stay tuned for more news very soon. Visca Barca, Visca Catalunya. We come to the end of today's episode.